What's going on, guys? JR Sports Cards coming at you with another video today. If you're here in the live stream this morning, thank you so much. We had like 1,200 people watching at once. That was crazy. Great morning. We had 3 drops, 5 main products, and I am here to go over each one of them. I want to give you all the information you need to know for, this morning's target drop, what we can hopefully expect for next week, right? Because you got to take what we learned this week and we got to put it to next week, right? If I look down to my left or my right, I don't know what would it look like for you guys. I don't know, maybe right? Yeah, if I look down to my right, I don't know, the thing flips and I haven't understood it yet. But yeah, I have like a list of like what I want to go through because I don't want to miss anything. So yeah, there were 3 drops, 5 products, and I want to go over kind of before we kind of go in to each, specific drop. I want to go over kind of the overarching rules, answer some questions, and then I'm going to end the video answering some like big frequently asked questions. So we have rules. You can get 6 mega boxes and 10 blaster boxes. So you can up to 10, you can up to 6 mega boxes, but you can only do 1 order per product. So what this looks like is pretty much, if you ordered 3 mega boxes for Bowman that dropped today, and again, I'll get to each specific drop, you couldn't go and order another 3 just because the limit was 6. You could only do 1 order. It would cancel all your orders after that or just not let you order in general. So that is really, really key because people were saying like, oh my gosh, I just ordered 3. I didn't know the limit was 6. So now I want to get 3 more, and then they couldn't get any more. And that is because you were just unable to, order 2 in a row, no matter how, 2 of the same product, no matter what. Now you could order 3 mega boxes and 6 blaster boxes. That was fine, right? And that would work. You just couldn't order 2 of the same exact product. It just wouldn't let you. That's how Target's rolling. I kind of like that. That's just me personally. So, yeah, those are like the big things in terms of like overall. And then, so let's get into each drop, and then I'm going to answer some frequently asked questions at the end of the video like I did last time. All right. So 3 drops. First one was 6:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Last Friday, it was the first drop was 7:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So they went 35 minutes earlier than we had expected. I was sleeping. So they dropped at 6:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, select hanger boxes and select blaster boxes. They had about 20,000 of each. So 20,000 select blaster boxes, and then they had 20,000 select hanger boxes, but they were in bundles of 2. So you could get up to 6, I believe. So it would be like you could get up to 12 hanger boxes of select. That's pretty much like what it ended up being like. So those sold out within seconds. Some people are saying seconds, some people are saying minutes. I've heard like literally 30 seconds. If you didn't, have it in your card or whatever, you weren't getting select. I was not awake for that as well, again. But 20,000 of each is the word right now. 2 select hangers in a bundle, 1 blaster. You get up to 10 blasters, and then 6 of the hanger bundles. 20,000 of each. That's pretty much it. Sold out really quickly. And then boom, 10 minutes later, we had our next drop. That was it for football. That is the only football product that dropped. Select mega boxes did not drop. Literally nothing else. And so we go to basketball. Basketball, we had 6:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This lasted for 15 minutes. We had Contenders basketball. So it's a newer product. You can still get like Melo, Edward, rookies, whatever. That lasted for about 15 minutes. And they were $19.99 regular, no price hike yet, which was good. And so nothing crazy there, but they lasted supposedly for about 15 minutes. I thought they lasted less, but I was not up at the time. So I'm just going by what my subscribers were saying for about 15 minutes. I hopped on to like 7:03 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I didn't get any. Like I had them in my cart, and then it like sold out, which was very unlucky. And then that was a pretty quick drop. That was the only thing for basketball. Nothing for Prism. No Prism dropped. But Prism dropped in Walmart, so it's not necessarily over. Like we could still be seeing, Prism drop maybe next Friday or whenever the next drop is, and I'm going to get to the next drop, at the end of the video. But yeah, it was interesting the fact that we only had 1 product, so no Prism was very interesting from Target. We'll have to kind of see what kind of happens, moving forward. All right, so that happened, and then the biggest drop number 3 was baseball. That's the same exact order as last Friday. We had football, then b-ball, and then we had baseball. So 7:05 a.m., so 10 minutes earlier than last week, we had Actually, it was different last week. I think we had one baseball, then football, then baseball. We had no basketball, so correction there. So 7:15 a.m. Sorry, 7:05 a.m. Bowman Mega Boxes and Bowman Blaster Boxes released. It was like people and Heritage Hanger Boxes with three box lot. So pretty much there were about over 100,000 Bowman Mega Boxes that dropped. Over 111,000. That's the word in the street from monitors, and there were about 68,000 blasters according to monitors. From what I've heard. Now, of course, that could I could be wrong on that, but that's what I've heard from monitors. So that was crazy. And then you had the Heritage baseball 3-lot hanger boxes is kind of like the same thing that you had with Select with the two per for Select. You get 3 here. I'm not sure how many were out. I didn't hear any word on that. They took a long time to sell out. I actually think as of 2:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can still go get a Bowman Blaster Box and a Heritage 3 hanger box lot. You can still get them as of 2:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe if you're watching this, 3 days later, they're not available. But for right now, you can. So Bowman Mega Boxes took about 3 hours to sell out. Again, over 100,000 of them. You got 50 cards in the box. It's less than the blaster, but you get the chrome from the Mega Box, which makes them $5, extra. So again, that took about 3 hours. Bowman Blaster is still out. The Heritage lot still out. Just absolute craziness right now. They're just showing a lack of demand for baseball. I assume they're going to sell out by the end of the day. That'd be my guess. Or Target will just take them down. Either one. But yeah, that's definitely a trend that we're seeing here with baseball selling out, not so fast compared to football is selling out the fastest, then basketball, and then this baseball. So that's kind of what it seems like. All right, let's answer your frequently asked questions. I've gotten the question of when's the next drop. Guys, nobody knows the next drop. We had one last Friday. We had one this Friday. So I would prepare for next Friday, but that does not mean anything, right? We could have it Wednesday. We could have another one tomorrow morning, although I doubt it. We could, right? Things change. I never want to guarantee anything. Nobody knows. Nobody. If someone's saying, oh yeah, we're going to see it this time, this day, nobody knows, right? Going into this week, we weren't even sure we were going to have one this morning. And then if we did, we were thinking, okay, maybe the first product will drop at 7:15 a.m. like it did last time. And then they switched it up on us and dropped at 6:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? So it's like, we can't win, right? And that's why nobody can guarantee you when something's going to drop. Just like we don't know if something's going to drop next Friday. But look for something next Friday. So based on patterns, if you're kind of planning, okay, you're on the West Coast, you're like, okay, what time do I want to wake up? What day do I want to wake up at like 3 a.m. to try to get cards? I would put your money on Friday. We've seen Wednesday drops in the past. We've seen Tuesday drops in the past. But the last 3 drops have been on Friday. Potentially won't see a drop next week, and it'll be 2 weeks till we see the next drop, right? Anything can change on a week-to-week basis. Anything can change on a day-to-day basis, right? So much information is changing all the time, which is why I don't want to guarantee you anything. So if I'm going to recommend you anything, I say plan to wake up around 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time next Friday, and prepare to potentially get some cards. That's what I would argue is going to be your best bet. Again, these are nationwide drops, and this kind of gets into the next frequently asked question. Do I have to pick a certain store to buy from? No. Target is automatically going to pick a store for you, and but it's nationwide, so it doesn't matter. You could have like thousands of people with the same exact store, and you're all still going to get product if you're there in time, of course, because they're nationwide drops. That's why, it's so early in the morning on the West Coast, and then 8 a.m. here on the East Coast, because it's nationwide, right? You can't accommodate the whole country. If they did a little bit, later Eastern Standard Time, that could work, but then they have to take into consideration people going to work and stuff. So that's why I think they're doing it before 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time mostly. So that's what it's looking like in terms of just in general, nationwide drops. Doesn't matter your store. And again, make sure you just keep in mind it's 1 order per product, but you can order multiple products. So if you got, the 6 Bowman Blasters, you could get 6 Bowman Mega Boxes. That's just how it worked. You can't order twice. Maybe that will change. Maybe that won't. We'll see. Although my assumption is it's not going to change, because there's no reason for them to change it. It's still working out fine, in my opinion, especially for the more popular sports. But that's the updates, for this morning, the Friday drop, or whenever you're watching this, the Friday morning drop, 6:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time when it started. Again, I would prepare for next Friday. No guarantees on that. Let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comments below. I'm happy to answer. I read every single comment, answer every single question. Even if I have to answer it 50,000 times, I will answer it 50,000 times, guys. Shout out to Beans and Burgers 22. I'm going to leave his Instagram and YouTube in the description below. So go check him out on YouTube and go follow him on Instagram, guys. I'm going to leave you there. Have a great day. Peace.